Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about how to acclimate fish to your aquarium. Acclimating fish is a very important step, and it's something that some people, especially beginners, might overlook, and this can end up with your fish dying within a couple days of putting them in your tank. And for one, your fish dying isn't good, and for two, you're going to lose money if your fish don't live and you have to keep replacing them. So how you should acclimate your fish is when you get your fish home. Yeah, I've just got a couple goldfish crackers in there. This is just a demonstration. But when you get your fish home from the pet shop, they'll come in a bag, usually not a Ziploc bag like this, but they'll come in a bag. First thing you want to do is just put them in your tank and let them sit there. I'd say let them sit there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and that'll just get the temperature pretty close to equal. After about 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to want to open up your bag. Actually, let me grab a little tool here. After 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to want to open up your fish bag, but don't just make a huge rip in it that's not going to be like sealable, because you're going to want to float it again for a little while. So open up your bag and then take like a little bit of water, say maybe a fourth a cup. Not doing such a good job, I should be using a tripod. But anyways, take your bag and then pour in your water from your tank. So take tank water, put a little bit of tank water into your bag, and then again let your bag sit for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, do the same thing. Take a little bit more water from your tank and put it into the bag that your fish are in. Let it sit about 10 more minutes. Do this for about 2 hours. Every 10 to 15 minutes, come back, add in a little bit of water, let it sit. Add a little bit more water, let it sit. After an hour or two of doing this, I'd say the longer the better, about 2 hours, until you put about as much water in the bag as came in the bag from the store. So like doubling the amount of water that was in it. If the store gave a ton of water, you could make this a little bit quicker by emptying some water out before you start the process. But you want to have a good amount of water in there. You don't want to have like none in there. But if they give you a huge amount of water, you could empty a little out before starting the process. But do that for about 2 hours, and then you're free to empty the fish into the tank. So this will really help reduce stress on the fish. It helps them get used to the water that's in your tank, because the water that's in your tank is very different from the water at the store. You know, every single tank is different, and the differences in those tanks can be very stressful to fish. So by doing this, you're slowly introducing them to the new chemicals in your water, and it's not a big shock to them, and they will be a lot less stressed and more likely to survive well in your tank. So just wanted to go over that important step for adding fish to your tank. So see you guys next time, and if you have any questions, let me know.